Today we will be doing tutorial 3 on online security and payment in e-commerce. Myself, Ishwinder Singh and Rohindran will be explaining to you guys about this today. The first question was, what are the possible e-commerce crime that you might be expected? We did a research and we found out there is 4 types of crimes on e-commerce. The first one will be hacking and viruses, fraud and scam. So on the hacking part, accessing and entering a network which is intended to be private, defacing, it's changing the content of other person's website. Hijacking, it is redirecting elsewhere anyone trying to access the particular website. Bombing is overwhelming a site with countless messages to slow down or even crash the server. Denial of service, running a program which simultaneously frequently more than one source that is relevant servers down. The relevant server slows down considerably or preferably from the point of view of the hacker crashes. So this hacking is always happens to famous social sites like Facebook, or even happens to websites like where because informations of the customers, like banking sites. That's why the banking site will have to secure their website very well. For the second part, it is the viruses. So viruses is the code that attaches itself to a program in a computer and then produces himself. So it can erase files or lock up a system. So in these viruses, it intends to attaches himself to the program, and it will actually affect the program in some other ways, like such as worm is part of viruses as well, but it doesn't attach itself to the files or the program, but else it lives and is free to spread through the network. The third one will be Trojan horse. Trojan is a program that performs malicious actions while pretending to do something else. This is like they can do a lot of actions at once, but that is not the real intention. It can cause for your computer to be affected by viruses. Next one will be fraud. Fraud is an act of deception intended for personal gain or to cause a loss to other party. So the general criminal offence of a fraud can include fail to disclose information, abuse of position. Fraudster are always finding new ways to trick you out of your money. Sometimes you can get calls, emails, letters, or even any links at your chat rooms where it will lead to fraud, or they will let you know that they will sometimes pretend to be some banking people or some even insurance company that can secure and can trick the people. The next one will be the last one, which is part of scam. Scam that is divided into 5: publishing, auction, fraud, catfish, 419, and chainmail. All these things are like publishing is like receiving an email from someone pretending to be your bank. This is something can be almost the same of fraud, but this is scam. Scam meaning this is not true, but they pretend to be someone. For the auction fraud, which is someone that have online auction such as eBay or others that appears to be something really isn't. It is like someone is selling tickets for the upcoming concerts that really is not an official ticket. It's something like people who fake tickets and sell it without the organizer knowing, and this might cause a lot of chaos for the organizer and a loss for the concert. And there is the next one I think I can explain is on the mobile commerce crime. Mobile commerce crime is divided into 5 as well. Risky QR code, theft of digital certificate, smishing, unsecured Wi-Fi threat, and viruses and malware. For these 5, for the risky QR code, it can be a cool way for the customers actually to find out the products and find the wealth, but they don't know what is at the back of the QR code. Sometimes it is not a QR code of the product. It can be leading to viruses or malware into your user's mobile device. The next one will be a theft of digital certificates. So these digital certificates can bypass the mobile phone security, and they can steal the digital certificate. So this thing, what is a digital certificate? For everyone's knowledge, they are what verify that a user sending information is who she or he claims to be. So you might be guessing that someone is having the access to ability to pretend to be you, but actually it's not you. So this is a very famous ways of how people can use in this mobile commerce crime. And smishing is like it's publishing, smishing, try to trick individual into revealing personal private information. So this sometimes you get people texting you, or sometimes even calling or sending email of personal data of yours, which can be bought by these center people. And this data actually it is true in some sense, but it will lead to fake prizes, winning fake prizes, or even chosen out of 100 people and all these scenarios. That is usually not true when it comes from people via online or even a call. I think I would advise the students to actually visit the main office or visit the main website before we could assume anything. And the next one will be unsecured Wi-Fi threats. Wi-Fi threats, I mean, when you're sitting at home using your Wi-Fi to browse the website, you think you're safe from cyber criminals. You may not be. Wi-Fi crimes offers many criminals easy to access to your information if you are not careful. While a secured home Wi-Fi network offers some protection, many mobile consumers use public networks for Wi-Fi too, which can open them up to criminals who steal their personal information or hijack their interactions with bank and businesses. So this hijack actually it's a very simple way. Actually, they can hijack your phone through your unsecure Wi-Fi threats. That you can use your Wi-Fi to be one of the way or the medium to send threats. The next and the last one will be viruses and malware. As we know, according to McAfee, a leading antivirus, mobile security threats rose by 46% in 2010, and yet a whopping 7% of mobile phones users felt that their smartphones were safe from these kind of attacks. So sometimes we won't know when is our mobile phone getting hacked or getting affected by viruses. So expert advise not to only mobile phone customers but also businesses to prepare for a growth in this kind of attack by creating more secure apps or payment system, and even to offer a better support to the consumers. The next one of mine will be identifying the new security threats that this type of technology creates. There's two types which I can define here. The first one will be cyber attack. Cyber attack is a network intrusion widely viewed as one of the serious potential to the national security. This can be involving individual crime hackers or organized criminal groups, terrorists, and advanced nation to disrupt the critical infrastructure that is vital to our economy, or even commerce, public safety, or military. So this cybersecurity marketplace is flooded with products that promise quick fixes, but it is becoming clear that the increasing persistence and sophistication of attacks will require a solution beyond the traditional. The next one will be transnational crime. Transnational crime, it is something that U.S. Defense and law enforcement agency look as a national security challenge. These groups cause instability and subvert government institutions through corruptions. And many must say that transnational criminal organizations have accumulated unprecedented wealth and power through the drug trade, arms smuggling, human trafficking, or other illicit activities. They can reach by forming alliances with terrorist organizations, government officials, or some state security services. Even United States are very aware of this issue. So I think that's all. Our presentation comes to the end, and I would like to thank Mr. Jimmy, our lecturer, for giving us such a good tutorial. Thank you so much, sir, and thanks everyone